I'll take you through. All righty, here we all are. Welcome to Open Mic America. I'm Mike Simpson. I'm your MC, and Cecily L., also known as Lavender Fire, who is also going to perform tonight, is our interviewer. Daphne Ramil is our engineer, and as always, Capo Dave Williams is with us, founder of this wonderful show and the creator and builder of Dandy Hybrid Guitars, which you will hear more about later. Our mission is to support your local open mics where you can go in person to see songwriters performing their original music. Tonight, thanks to technology, we get to travel all around this great country and see those same performers in their own living rooms. Without gimmicks, without frills. This is the DNA of American music, a tapestry of story and song that has been weaving us all together for generations. And now let's introduce all of our performers. Guys, if you will wave when I say your name here, I'd appreciate it. Richie Pollock from Hollywood, Florida. Tony Lowe from Greensboro, North Carolina. Lavender Fire from, and I forgot to put it in there. Oh dear. She's from, I know, Virginia. She'll tell us where she's from later. Jennifer McQuaid from Auburn, Maine. Bill Palmer from Jekyll Island, Georgia. Robert Edgar from Sunnyvale, California. Cap Wilhelm Safian, San Jose, California. And Tom Cooney from Pennsburg, Pennsylvania. And now, without any further ado, let's go to our first performer, Richie Pollock.
Okay, unmute. Perfect. Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be here from Hollywood, Florida. And I've been writing music for over 50 years. And I'm going to go into my archives for these next two numbers. This one is called Some Sweet Day. It was actually first called One Sweet Day, and then I heard that Mariah Carey had a song called One Sweet Day, and I immediately changed it to Some Sweet Day. All right, this is a very different style than I usually use, but here we go. Take the helm, child, steer your course. Don't you worry about the weather. There's some things you cannot change. It's best to say whatever. Pick a star, head right for it. Don't let your dreams get tired. Any day you may wake up and be inspired, and all it takes is some sweet day to remind you love is always right beside you. And I pray some sweet day's gonna find you. Some sweet day, some sweet day. Patience, you child of wonder, recognize your birthright. Gods and angels envy you, your body, your mind, and your sight. Feel the gift of every moment such a treasure. Once you know how precious it is, life's one big adventure, and all it takes is some sweet day to remind you love is always right beside you. And I pray some sweet day is gonna find you. Some sweet day, some sweet day. Patience, you child of wonder, recognize your birthright. Gods and angels envy you, your body, your mind, and your sight. Feel the gift of every moment, it's such a treasure. Once you know how precious it is, life's one big adventure, and all it takes is some sweet day to remind you love is always right beside you. And I pray some sweet day is gonna find you. Some sweet day, some sweet day, some sweet day, some sweet day.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's how you started off.
I neglected to mention that Richie does a Zoom open mic every Friday. Is that public access or not?
Yeah.
You didn't give us the name. Give me the name of it.
Yeah, it's Tualatin, Christine Navarro. It's out of, I think, Oregon or something like this.
Okay. All right. And then on August 2nd, I guess you're going to be on the Music Matters Showcase, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be looking for you there.
Okay. All right. This next song is a waltz. So if anyone feels like waltzing, please do. It's called Turning the Corner. Looking back, and there's nothing left behind. All the scenery you're leaving is just a shadow in your mind. You can't call an instant replay for a minute that's gone by. You can only shuffle forward towards another new sunrise. Turning the corner may bring tears to your eyes when changes aren't always that easy. But turning the corner's just part of a life. Only some memories you're leaving. Some dreams are like sandcastles, battered by the tide. But for each dream that's broken, there's another satisfied. The secret's in believing someone's always by your side. Try to feel the air you're breathing. Enjoy being alive. Turning the corner may bring tears to your eyes when changes aren't always that easy. just part of life. Just some memories you're leaving. Turning the corner may bring tears to your eyes when changes aren't easy, but turning the corner's just part of a life. Just some memories you're leaving.
All right, Richie, very nice. I'm going to turn you over to Lavender Fire for your interview here.
Right.
Hey, now you're in the hot seat. I get to interview you. Hi. Although I don't know, is it hot where you are? I gotta.
Absolutely. It's Florida. It's the summer.
It's Virginia here. I'm in Virginia, and it's hot here too. So
Yeah.
we both get to be in the hot seat here. So how you doing? How you doing this evening? How was your performance? How did you feel the performance went?
You know, it's the hardest song that I have, the Turning the Corner song. You know.
Is it because of the waltz?
Of
Because of
course. Yes.
See, I find that the waltzes are actually like the easiest song because I play piano, so it's just a boom, 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 boom. So it's just like da-da-da-da-da. So how long have you been playing guitar? You've been playing a while.
About 50, 60 years now.
And what made you pick it up?
What? Probably watching the Beatles, you know,
Okay.
in 1964 on Ed Sullivan, and I picked up a guitar. I have pictures of me playing a guitar, you know, not playing it, but you know, having longer hair than I've got now and going like this, you know. But maybe my friend was playing, and I said, "Hey, I could do that," and I just started playing, and you know, started doing Bob Dylan songs and Phil Oakes and all those kinds. Yeah, actually finding I could memorize all the lyrics, you know.
Which is impressive because that man, right? He packs
Woohoo!
so many lyrics, so many
Oh,
words. Oh my
absolutely.
God. It's what I'm noticing even with Bruce Springsteen. Like Bruce Springsteen does that. It's like, oh my God, so many words. Oh my God.
hmm
Now, do you gig out a lot or do you mostly do online stuff?
Mostly online. You know, there was a time when I was in California, I'd go to an open mic every Wednesday, and the same people would show up. And it was like a community. It was wonderful. And it was a coffee shop vibe. Nobody cared whether you bought anything. I had no money in those days. I didn't feel pressured. It was wonderful. Here in Florida, it's like, you know, you're not buying anything. You know, and different people would keep showing up. It's just not a community kind of vibe. So here I'm in
Right.
my porch and I could feel comfortable, and you know, I don't have to buy anything. and
There you go. I really hate that too. And honestly, like I wish that there were like third places where you know you could go somewhere and you don't have to buy something.
That's the
But
deal, you know.
yeah.
But I
But I love
appreciate
those.
these things, these
Yeah.
Zoom open mics. Yeah.
And I love the open mic nights too. Like the best ones, like my good friend Alex Best, he hosts an open mic night, and he's great at like bringing lots. Like it's a lot of us regulars. We all come together and stuff like that. So I love those kind of places.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I guess my time is up here. So thank you
Oh
so
boy.
much for Thank you so much for being a good interviewee.
Certainly, yes, my
And
pleasure.
I guess we're on to on to the next person.
Here we go. Next up is going to be Tony Lowe. And Tony tells me he plays all around New York at the Doodad Farm in Greensboro, Searcy in Burlington, the Dunleith Porch Fest, which I have heard of, and Chandler's, of course, which I've also heard of. And those are some pretty fine open mics. So we're expecting, we're
Yeah,
expecting
but
good stuff.
they're not. I'm not. I don't live in New York. I live in North Carolina.
Oh,
I'm
it,
from New York.
oh, okay. Your thing said you then NY, and so I thought you were doing your open mics up there. Are those places all in North Carolina?
Does it say NY? I thought I put NC.
No, it confused me. Anyway, North Carolina.
Yeah, I live in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I have lived here since 2003.
All right. Well,
But
I'll
I'm
let you get
from
on with playing from North Carolina now.
yeah, no, I'm from New York, but I moved here. I actually we can talk about this when I'm interviewed, but I grew up in New York, went to school and down here in Chapel Hill, then moved back to New York, and then moved. I actually lived in LA for 3 years, and I moved back to North Carolina. Then met my wife, and the rest is history. Anyway, this is a song called "The Magic Tear," and this is based on the Stravinsky character Petrushka from the ballet Petrushka, and it basically tells the story about Petrushka. It's really kind of a song about death and rebirth and resurrection. So anyway, if you know anything about Petrushka, you'll know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, if you don't, hopefully you'll like the song anyway. Dry your eyes, dry your eyes, hear the crowd gasp and cry. Now you've won the life you've been yearning. Oh, dry your eyes as you lay here and die. Don't you know that your soul's lost its burden? Hear the rain fart already. Hear the song. Wait, I'm so sorry. Hear the harlequin dance for her supper to the song of the harmonium. Let the freezing gray snow clouds enfold us. I have waited for your love so long. Dry your eyes, hear the crowd gasp and cry. Now you've won the life you've been yearning. Oh, dry your eyes as you lay here and die. Don't you know that your soul's lost its burden? Icebergs on every horizon frame the frozen black lake 'neath the stars. In the dark mirror lies your reflection, and you lash out but can't run too far. There's no longer a desert between us, and the cause of my suffering's gone. Now is it too late to join us together? I have waited for your love so long. Dry your eyes, hear the crowd gasp and cry. Now you've won the life you've been yearning, and in the end, your humanity saved you, 'cause your heart suffered sorrow and pain. So try again, your mortality made you, and her love you can surely now attain. Dry your eyes, hear the crowd gasp and cry. Now you've won the life you've been yearning. Oh, dry your eyes as you lay here and die. Don't you know that your soul's lost its yearning?
Very nice.
All
man.
been there.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I guess my nerves are worse when I'm doing this stuff online than when I'm actually doing it live. It's very strange. This next song is called "Distant Cousins," and it's about it's a song about P.F. Sloan, who's one of my favorite songwriters, and how part of his family is from the same place, Romania, as part of my family. So this is sort of like an ode to P.F. Sloan, maybe fancying that we're distant cousins from the old country. This is a pretty new one. I hear you talking to me. Why are you talking to me? Something heavy's weighing on your mind. And I see you walking toward me. Why are you walking toward me? Maybe we are two of a kind. Of course, your task is impossible, but that's why you're working on your own. And while you're thinking it's improbable, will you still end up all alone? Whoa. Hey, hear my brother singing on a birdie's wing, and poetry's a window to the soul. Once in the front page news, now hid away from view, waiting for some miracles to unfold. Of course, your task is impossible, but The march of time through fields of rhyme and friends sticking round to help you. The long regrets, stale cigarettes, and now you listen for someone to come home. Da 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 bum ba dum da 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 ba ba da 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 da. Of course your task is impossible, but that's why you're working on your own. And while you're thinking it's improbable, will you still end up all alone?
Yeah. All right, Tony Lowe, thank you for those. And we're going to have you interviewed now by Lavender Fire.
Now your turn for the hot seat here.
Well, I'm used to the hot seat. It's pretty hot down here too.
So I'm not too far from where you are. I actually had a gig a couple months ago over in Winston-Salem. So I passed
Where?
by your neck of the woods there. It's
What-
so
what- what-
pretty
what-
in that part.
Yeah, where did you play in Winston?
It was the Piedmont Earth Festival.
Oh, okay. I didn't even. Yeah, Winston is not that far from me, and I'm actually recording a 3-song EP there right now with someone who lives there, a guy who produces and writes music too. But it might as well be a different world, because it's like, especially now these days, I just prefer playing in Greensboro anyway.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you were mentioning that you grew up in New York, and then you came down to Chapel Hill. Was it for college or?
Yeah, I went to college at UNC.
Oh,
Chapel Hill.
cool.
Yeah.
What did you study?
Well, I was originally going to study music, but I ended up studying political science.
Ooh.
Yeah. I always liked politics. Had an interest in it.
Then it said you lived in LA for 3 years.
Yep.
So
I
how did you
did.
like LA? How did you feel that compared to being on the East Coast where it's green and we have seasons?
I felt like I really belonged on the East Coast, and it was just so I was just in LA for like 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not hear me?
Oh no, I can. Yep, I was pointing like me too. I'm an East Coast. I'm an East Coast person too. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, I really missed the seasons. There's like 2 seasons in LA, summer and early spring.
Yeah, my parents grew up in kind of that area, and they would say the same thing, and complete with earthquakes and things like that. So.
Yeah, my older brother lives out there, and he loves it, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
I always liked the East Coast. I always liked North Carolina, even when I went to school here.
So you're working on some music. Is this kind of your first music project that you've recorded, or have
No,
you put
no.
out album? Okay,
Hard,
cool. So you put out
hard,
albums.
hard to believe. I've been doing this a long time. So this is like I have a bunch of albums out, CDs, and I used to be in this band back in the '80s and early '90s called the Cheapskates. We were out of New York, and but I went solo in just by myself in '98.
How does it compare playing solo versus playing with a band?
Well, I'll tell you, it's just a new ball game because in my old band, I was the bass player, and I learned how to play bass before I learned guitar. So I sort of went into it backwards. I don't
I
know.
always think the
I'd like to
bass.
play with. I think I'd like to play with some people again, though.
Yeah,
Just
that would be
just
cool.
kind of.
Yeah.
I just for a change of scenery.
Is that not what you're working on with your current recording project?
What I played tonight?
Or you said you were working on you said you were working on recording some stuff with like 3 songs.
Yeah,
Is that going to be with a band, or is it just by yourself?
just me. Just me playing most of the instruments, except drums and keys. But yeah, I pretty much do all the guitars and bass, claves, shakers,
Anything that makes a
cowbell,
noise.
cowbell. Yes, there. Believe it or not, there's going to be cowbell at the beginning of one of the songs I'm recording.
Ooh, very cool. I'm really excited to hear what you're going to come out with soon.
Oh yeah, well it'll be up where you can, wherever you find music to stream, or download.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, I guess we're on to the next one, which, oh, hey, I guess it's me. Hey, yay.
Yes, it is. Lavender Fire's next. Tony, can I please request more cowbell?
I was going to mention that anyway. I was
Yeah,
going to say no one
I
has to.
saw you kind of hand it off, so I thought I would
No
take
one.
it.
Yeah, I was going to say no one has to request more cowbell because it'll be there just at the beginning of the song.
Outstanding.
Then no more cowbell.
All right. Well, next up is Lavender Fire, who, as you may have noticed, is our interviewer here. And
Indeed.
she is from Norfolk, Virginia, and does the following open mics that I know about: the Aloft Hotel in Chesapeake. And she hosts the Songbird Sessions, which is an all-female singer-songwriter showcase in Virginia Beach at Voodoo Brewing. Lavender, is that a repeated event or just a one-time?
This is actually an all-day version of something I've been hosting quarterly at Aloft
Okay.
since 2024. So I've decided to do an all-day version where I'm bringing back previous performers and also bringing in other performers who I've tried to get in the past, and we just haven't been able to get it to
Right,
work out.
right. Well, good on you. I'm going to be your interviewer afterwards, so have a
Oh
great
boy.
time and play.
Alrighty, and indeed I'm going to. Okay, so I'm working on an EP. I've been working with a drummer for the first time because I've always been a solo artist. But I met this guy named Vince DeRosa, and he's in a number of local bands around here. And we were playing together for one thing, and then asked him, "Hey, would you like to play on my originals and stuff like that?" And he was like, "Sure." So we've been working on stuff for the past 4 months, and he's also been encouraging me to kind of like look at other songs and styles that aren't usually in my wheelhouse, which has been really cool. And I think because I've been working with a drummer, my piano playing has gotten a little bit more rhythmic and stuff like that. Especially for this one. This one's going to be on an EP I'm going to be putting out kind of as a stopgap between releases. And this is called Pretty Girls Get Away with Murder, and it's about the mean girls who continue to be mean even when they're older and they never grow out of it. and they made fun of me. They called me ugly. They called me all sorts of things. And all I have to say is the joke's on them because I'm here on the stage and they're not. So there we go. Seen those blades before, yeah, I felt them on my back. You smile at the sight of blood and so on the ground. Oh, but now you're still the same. Got scars on my mind to prove it. I still bleed, and you're just fine, and no one suspects a thing. Well, no one knows it was you, 'cause pretty girls, oh, pretty girls get away with murder. Oh, pretty girls, yeah, those pretty girls get away with murder every day. 'Cause when you're beautiful, no one sees the stains on your shoes. Never have to worry, the bodies are long gone. Even now you're still the same. We're older now, nothing's changed, I still bleed, and you're just fine, and no one suspects a thing. Well, no one knows it was you, 'cause pretty girls, oh, pretty girls get away with murder. Oh, pretty girls, yeah, those pretty girls get away with murder every day. Every day, oh, every day. Everyone loves a sweet smile, and you know it. Yeah, you know it. Oh, everyone loves your soft eyes, 'cause you don't show it. Oh, everyone loves a sweet smile, and you know it. Yeah, you know it. Oh, everyone loves your soft eyes, 'cause you don't show it. Don't show it. Pretty girls, oh, pretty girls get away with murder. Oh, pretty girls, yeah, those pretty girls get away with murder. Pretty girls, oh, pretty girls get away with murder. Oh, pretty girls, yeah, those pretty girls get away with murder. Pretty girls get away with murder every day. Every day. Life is easy when you're beautiful. Life is easy when you're beautiful, Life is easy.
Right.
But yeah, pretty girls get away with murder. It's gonna be interesting when I release this song, and like I know that YouTube like censors stuff, and I'm like, oh god, how are they gonna censor the word murder? I'm not sure, but it's metaphor. There we go. So I realized I had a bit of a theme going here that I was not intending. This is one I've been working on with my drummer, and it's about growing up. And when I do it live with him, there's a little part at the end where I kind of start to go into like the riff for "Growing Up" by Bruce Springsteen, which is a favorite artist of my the guy I'm working with, the drummer. So this is about growing up and kind of going into, your saying to the person you were and being like, hey, it's okay, you're going to get through it. Because of all the pretty girls who get away with like, oh no, she's just so nice. What do you mean? She's never said a bad thing to me. And I'm like, yeah, she can. This is called growing up. Walking through my high school again, dusty memories fill my lungs. I see her, the girl I used to be, fumbling around trying to become someone. I was half a person then and I'm whole now, but the in-between I still feel it the most. I know what's to come, and for the last time I walk through that dream and feel the blows. Oh, of growing up. Oh, of growing up. Looking to the left, right and up ahead. Friends found the lost, the words tearing through. Everyone's a shit till they find themselves, and you won't always be there when and if they do. Well, I was half a person then and I'm whole now. If for the last time I'll talk to that girl, hold her hand and just let her cry. 'Cause you don't see it, but you have all the time in the world. 'Cause you're growing up. 'Cause you're growing up. Oh, you're growing up. Ooh, you're growing up. And all you want is someone to see you, and all you want is someone to love you, and you will, yeah, you will. Everything in its time. Oh, you're growing up. Oh, you're growing up. Oh, you're growing up. Ooh, you're growing up.
Right. There we go. Lavender Fire.
Beautiful. You need to write a musical starting with those two songs.
Yeah, somebody else on the show made a comment about the first song, saying that sounds like something from a musical, or could be. I said, yeah, I could see it as the so-called plain girl character is on stage singing that song and sharpening her knife.
Mm-hmm.
There's your rhythmic element. All right.
Yeah,
You're about to be
especially on the
interviewed.
first one.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. I think I'm ready. Oh, God. This is a test. Oh, my God. I didn't study. Ah!
You were not having one of those dreams.
Good. Thank God.
It's always interesting when, as songwriters, we get pulled into a kind of a thematic vortex where we have you written more songs in that theme about the whole growing up thing?
Oh, yeah. There was one actually. I'm going to release it at some point. It's called The Last to Be Chosen. You were always the last to be chosen and the first to be forgotten. and it's about like how like going to in class and growing up and everything, and how when you would have them, the gym teacher would tell you to pick people for your teams, and like being the last person to be chosen for those things. So
Yeah.
I have written quite a bit about that. Oh yeah.
Well, it's a reality of life, and it happens throughout. I mean, pretty people in general. Um, I'm not sure how much happy they are for it, but there's always a tendency for them to do better. It's in certain selection processes. It's true. When
Mm-hmm.
you write, where's your order of operations? What comes first typically? Melody, the piano work, the lyrics, or just the notion?
Sometimes it's a notion, sometimes it's like shit that I need to work out of my head. But lately I've been working with trying to do the melody first, because I now have a day job where I don't have a whole lot of time sometimes to sit and play piano like I used to. And so I'm just like walking around the office and I'm just singing to myself. That's how Pretty Girls Get Away with Murder came about. I
Hmm.
was just sitting around, like I got the title in my head, and I was just kind of walking around the office. And I'm like, pretty girls, oh, pretty girls, pretty girls. Like I was just singing to myself, and it's just kind of started from there. So I tried to start with the melody first, because that's also the thing that a lot of people remember. Like if you're going on American Idol and they tell you, okay, you have 15 seconds to impress the judges, and they've got the acapella, can this stand up to being sung on American Idol or something like that? So that's what I try to start with.
All right.
And then,
All right.
but it usually comes from like the notion where it's like stuff I'm working on.
And generally speaking, what part of songwriting are you happiest with when the song is done?
Oh God, that is a good question. I would say probably I'm a very words kind of person, because I like very much like focus on the words, and that's how I started. Like I started as a poet,
Mhm.
really, before I became a songwriter. Because I would have started writing songs earlier, but I hated the sound of my own voice. Being very blunt, I didn't like it, and so it took me a long time to get used to what it could do, and not want. I wanted to sound like Mariah Carey and Celine Dion, and of course, like you can't sound like that. Like even, yeah. But I would say the words.
And a further shout out to your parents. Lovely piano. You're playing it well. It's
Thank
very
you.
got a great sound. As Daphne pointed out earlier. It's very nice. When you are scheduling what you're going to release, how do you what makes something more important so that it pushes ahead in your schedule to release?
Usually, it's like it might be a song that has sat with me for a long time and that means a lot to me. Um, and I just kind of decide from there, like, oh, okay, the songs I've been practicing a lot, and that seem to also resonate with people when I'm playing them in front of people at open mic nights. I'm like, okay, those are the ones you go with. Those are the ones that you have like people tap in their toes to. So
Right.
I look at audience reactions, and the open mic night that I perform at the most is a hotel bar essentially, and I feel like you get a good subset of people, of types of people that you play for. You figure out like what works for your average person, as
A
opposed to me,
good
because
cross
I'm
section of people.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get a
Yeah.
good, because you get people from all over.
Uh-huh.
There are people at that hotel bar that'll just start chatting with me like, "Oh yeah, I'm visiting here from California, or I'm here from wherever, or something like that." And you get just different types of people, and just learning what works for a large subset of people.
Well, you got quite a cross section here, and I noted that all the reactions here seemed positive. So I think
Yay!
you've got something going on there too. It's always a pleasure to have you both as one of our, if not our newest, staff member,
Yay!
interviewer, performer. You'll have to try hosting sometime. That's fun too. Um, and I will let you get ready to interview in just a moment, because we're going to have Jennifer McQuaid come on next, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you for playing for us tonight, Lavender.
Yeah, of course. Thank you as always for having me. Yay!
All right, next up, we have me getting my little piece of paper. I can see it here. We have Jennifer McQuaid, and she is mostly seen open mics at the Roslindale open mic in Maine, Catbird Cafe. You'll correct me if that may be in
Yeah,
Boston.
yeah. The Roslindale one is in Roslindale, Mass. You know,
Okay, that's in
'cause I
Massachusetts.
bounce back and forth. The same with the Catbird Cafe.
That's what I
Uh,
thought. Yeah,
yeah,
and
that's
then of
in
course
Wayne.
she'll also plays on the Music Matters Showcase, which
Yeah,
is another
yeah.
online open
I
mic.
haven't been there in a while. I got to get back there, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's a great showcase. You know.
yeah. Jen Joseph does a wonderful job of that. Anyway, but for now, why don't you do a wonderful job playing us your music?
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Mike. Wonderful talent as usual. You know, like Rich, you know, the first performer of the night. You know, the benefit of writing for so many years is you can go into your archive. You know, it's like, oh God, what am I going to sing tonight? I must have gone through 4 or 5 songs and, you know, trying to remember them from the past. But anyways, I'm going to start it off with a song called Eternity. Know that you wanna get in my head and figure me out which way that I will go. I cast that doubt. Life ain't easy when you're alone. Take it one day at a time. All alone in my home. Someday love may be found. Don't cry for me and don't shed a tear, 'cause I might be here for all eternity. Looking for a dream I can't find. Am I wasting precious time? I might be here for eternity. Yeah. Might be a while before I settle down, moving town to town, holding on to what I believe. I keep looking around. The space and time I cast a line, nestled away in the clouds. The pain I own is all mine. I may not find what I'm looking for, and I don't know if I can hold on to the pain. Oh. So don't cry for me out, don't shed a tear, 'cause I might be here for eternity. Looking for a dream I can't find. Am I wasting precious time? I might be here for eternity. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yay.
very good, Jennifer.
We're going to do another song. Yeah, this is more of a generalization. I'm sure everybody's felt this way at one point. You know, you just try and get ahead, and you know, everything's looking good, and then boom, you know, you fall to the ground or you fall back or whatever. But this is a song along those lines, and it's called Moving Ahead. Life is like a roulette wheel, spinning out of control, never knowing where it will land. It keeps spinning as I grow old, yeah. One step forward and two steps back. It's hard to keep myself on this track. I keep moving ahead, hoping for the best. Life is like a roll of the dice. Sometimes you hit snake eyes. It's getting harder to keep myself above water. One step forward and two steps back. It's hard to keep myself on this track. I keep moving ahead, hoping for the best. Wondering, should I cast a line and reel in this life? I turn the other cheek and I get slapped in the face by this life again. So I keep on moving ahead, no matter what this life throws at me. 'Cause I'm an eternal survivor, and I'm the only one who holds this key, yeah. One step forward and two steps back. It's hard to keep myself on this track. I keep moving ahead, hoping for the best. I'll just keep on hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you so much.
All right. Time for your interview.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, hello.
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good, good.
I really like your. It looks very pink there. I love pink.
Yeah, me
Like-
too. The walls are white, so you know I haven't got the lighting, you know, the way that I would like here, but you know, it works. It
Yeah,
works.
there you go. So, how long have you been playing guitar? What made you pick
many,
it up?
many years. I'm like Rich, you know, kind of the same influences as well. You know, he said he mentioned the Beatles, you know, on the Ed Sullivan Show. I watched that show too. So, yeah, we got a few years behind me. I've been doing it for a while.
So, are you originally from Maine?
No, actually, I'm originally from here, but I was living up in Maine for, oh God, over 20 years. And, you know, I had to come back here for some family issues, whatever. So we're in the process of selling a house. And as soon as I get this house sold, then I'm going to move back up to Maine.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Yeah.
See, I went to Maine. We did a like a little driving trip when I was a kid, and we went up into Maine. And the thing that stuck out to me about Maine was it's the middle of July. Why is it 50 degrees?
Yeah, it depends on what part of Maine, but
It
yeah,
was Bar Harbor.
we got long winters up there, but it's just beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
And the further north you go, the colder it gets. So, you know, it's like an 8-hour drive from the border right up to the Canadian border. So,
Oh
almost
wow.
almost like Texas, driving through Texas. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's got some beautiful areas up there.
So when you're writing music, what comes to you first? I'm always curious about this. Like, what comes first? Is it the
Uh,
words or is it the music?
it's the melody. It's I want to come up with a melody. First chords, the chords come first. Then a tempo, and then you're looking for a melody. Like when I'll start a song, I may just hum that melody line. And then if I can get through that and it transitions me into another chord, change or whatever, I'll do that. But I'll try and get the music down first, and then I'll listen to the music, and then I'll try and write some words to it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, it's all everyone's different, how they do it. So
Yeah, because that's what I try to do as well. Because yeah, you're just I'm like playing the piano. For you it's playing guitar. It's me playing piano. And I'm like,
yeah, you're hoping no one's
like,
listening, but you're just making up words.
no, but sometimes my wife will hear me just like I'm just like she's used to it by now, so
Yeah.
she doesn't mind too much.
Well, that's wonderful that you're playing with a drummer because the
Mm,
first time I got together with a drummer, it changed my whole perspective. Because you had to be in time, but depending on his beat, any type of drum beat, it's going to lead you in a different direction.
yep.
Than you normally would have gone before. So I think that's wonderful. Continue down that path. I wish you a lot of luck with that. you
Thank
know
you. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm actually gonna try and record like because I like learning the recording stuff.
yeah,
There aren't a lot of girls that like to learn recording stuff, and
it's
that's my
cheaper.
thing.
It's cheaper. It's a
It
long way to
is, yeah.
go, but I mean, the cost of recording nowadays, it's just so expensive that that's why everyone's
Hmm.
got a home studio. It's just that way
Yeah,
that
that's
way
what I got here, man.
you can write as many songs as you want. But
I mean, Billie Eilish, she and her brother, they were writing in their childhood bedroom. So there you
yeah,
go.
there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it was great talking to you.
Nice
Yay!
talking with you as well. Nice listening too.
And same with you. I just love the sound of the guitar. I wish I could play guitar better, but you know what? Melissa Etheridge can keep her, lesbian with a guitar thing. I
You're
don't. I'm not
young.
gonna be
You
playing for
have
her
plenty
crap.
of time.
It is true. It is true. But I like the piano. I like the piano.
Okay, yeah, you sound good at it too. So
Well, thank you. All right. I guess we're on to our little promo thing here.
Yeah, yeah. Jennifer, thank you very much. That was great.
oh,
Um,
thank you, Mike.
this always sounded a bit canned to me, so I'm going to do this in an FM voice. Did somebody say free guitar? Everyone who was on the show, performers and volunteer hosts alike, gets a ticket in the fishbowl for the annual drawing for one of Capo Dave's dandy hybrid guitars. Tom Cooney, who is here on this show, won a guitar in the last drawing. And I'm not making fun of it because, I would be the last person that could get away with it since I own two of them. So, what is a dandy hybrid? This is an acoustic guitar that's unique in design that projects its distinctive sound at considerably higher volume than flat top guitars. Whether it's at an open mic, used them there, a circle jam, use them there regularly, a campfire, not yet, or an open boxcar on a moving train, I stood next to an open boxcar and took a picture with a Dandy. Anyway, a Dandy Hybrid delivers. Learn about the Dandies and hear them played at the website dandyguitars.com. A link will be placed in the YouTube chat, and you'll find a link to the Dandy Hybrids at the bottom of the Open Mic America homepage. But the real significant message about the Dandy cars will be delivered now by their creator, designer, and builder, Capo Dave Williams.
Thank you, Mike. I'm hearing some great music tonight. Terrific, terrific stuff. And I'm holding here Dandy number 48. This is a dreadnought size Dandy. Rosewood, spruce, ebony, mahogany, one-piece neck. If you picked up a Dandy and started to play it, the first thing you would notice is the volume is much higher than a flat top guitar. And the tone, the notes are more well defined on a Dandy. How does this happen? A flat top guitar, it's really a misnomer calling a flat top guitar flat top, because a flat top guitar is not flat. It's actually a very slight dome, a dome with a radius of 30 feet. The Dandy's dome has a radius of 16 feet. So it's a much steeper dome, and that's one of the contributing factors to the volume and the focus of the notes. Another important difference between a Dandy and a flat top guitar is that a Dandy has a floating fingerboard. The fingerboard is not attached to the body, and so the body has greater opportunity to resonate. The third thing, and this is really important, this is about the playability of a Dandy. A Dandy has what is called zero fret, and I have a neck here. It's about to go on number 49. And you can see, if you look, there is a string guide that is above a first fret that doesn't exist on a normal guitar. And the effect of that is that when the strings are laying on that zero fret, they are all at optimal height, just like the way your guitar has a feel with the capo on. It's much easier to play. Another thing you might notice with the Dandy is that the tail of the neck of the Dandy is not as wide as a normal guitar. Why? Because the strings don't need to vibrate that much to make sound. So those are the things that make a Dandy. And next drawing for folks that are on the show and host on the show is December 21st. And good luck to everybody. A couple of people playing tonight will play Dandy guitars. Tom Cooney has his. Robert Edgar is going to play his, and I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Always gives me a thrill to see and hear people playing these instruments. So that's all I have. Back to Mike. Thank you.
All right, let's spotlight there. And I must say, it's a thrill to play those guitars too. I have, like I say, two of them. One is number 28, and the other one is later. And they're different. There have been changes in them. He's constantly making these things better and different. And they all have their own individual voice, which is not always true of guitars that are not handmade. But it's true of the Dandies. And now we have coming to us from me getting the wrong page here. Sorry, Bill Palmer from Jekyll Island, Georgia.
That sounds like me.
That's him. He's going to play for us. He plays at Wine, Body, and Soul on St. Simon's Island, Georgia, Palm Island, at St. Simon's Island, Georgia. And he's a frequent guest on the Pandopen open mic. And I believe that is it the second that you're coming up?
Yeah, I think I'm on the second. So I think there's a few of us on this tonight that'll be on the second.
Yeah. I think I'm playing there too. All right. So give us music, Mr. Palmer.
I will try. Several of us were kibitzing before we went live here, and I was talking about where I moved to, which is Jekyll Island, and it's kind of a wild place on the southeastern coast of Georgia, and so there's definitely a theme tonight. Both of these songs were written here on the island, and both of them are kind of reactions to some of the, I guess, the natural parts of the island. This first one's called Chasing the Frog in the Garden. I'm not quite sure why, but that's what it's called. And it's sort of about, we were joking that there's zombies outside my window. It really does kind of look like there could be, because I live on the edge of a maritime forest, and at night, especially this time of year, it's just really now gotten really hot. And what we have is a lot of really loud crickets and these crazy immature owls, great horned owls, and they don't make the nice hoot noise. It's immature ones, and they scream. It's like, so there's like, you've got this spooky forest, and you've got this in the middle of the night. So anyway, a little bit of that. I don't know where I'm going, gonna find a new place, somewhere different in time and in space. Spanish moss in the wind, it's all in the air. They're mysterious voices from everywhere in the trees. Well, I'm gonna feel hotter with the sweat on my face. The crickets at night, an alligator might be any place. Oh yeah, it's gonna feel hotter with the sweat on my face. The crickets at night, an alligator might be any place. Spanish moss in the wind and a saw in the air, where there's mysterious voices from everywhere in the trees. They're just sitting in their low spot in time and in space. So I slow and way down just to find a new pace. Till time and space is just space. I don't know where I'm going, gonna find a new place. Well, somewhere different in time and in space. Spanish moss in the wind and a salt in the air. There are mysterious voices from everywhere in the trees. They're just sitting in that low spot in time and in space. Well, I'm slowing way down just to find a new pace. Till time ain't spaces, just space.
Bass guitar, Bill.
Wow.
Thank you. So it's kind of spooky, you know. It's definitely spooky here. All right, let's see. Is everybody muted? I thought I heard a breathing. Maybe that was me. Okay, we good? We good, Mike? All right, this is another one from the island. And the thing about living on an island that isn't too big is that it's very easy, even on your bike, to ride from the beach side to the other side. So Capo David mentioned that he's familiar with the way the sunsets look here. But you can be on the other side of the island looking at not the sunset and the ocean, and then ride your bike over and watch the sun go down, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like time travel, only there's not really time travel. But anyway, this is called When Your Dreams Come True. Sun in the sky scatters diamonds in the sea. There's birds flying around, they just don't know where to be. The boats on the rim are way too small to see. The waves rolling in are dissolving on the beach. Where you gonna be now? What you gonna say? Well, what you gonna do when your dreams come true? The sun in the sky and the wind begins to blow. There's hunger for the years that passed long ago. The memories on the waves where the current makes them flow. The tide is going out, there's something down below. Where you gonna be now? What you gonna say? What you gonna do when your dreams come true? Lightning in the sky and the wind begins to blow. There's thunder in your ears from dreams long ago. The memories on the edge where the current makes them flow. The tide is going out, the evening skies aglow. Well, where you gonna be now? What you gonna say? What you gonna do when your dreams come true? There's thunder in your ears from dreams long ago. Those memories on the edge where the current makes them flow. The tide is going out, that evening sky's aglow. Where you gonna be? What you gonna say? Now what you gonna do when your dreams come true? When your dreams come true.
Very nice, Mr. Palmer. Very well done.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's hear more about you and your music as Lavender.
Well, I
Fire
can't hear anybody, so hopefully you guys could hear me.
We can hear you loud and clear. Hopefully you can hear us. Oh, there you go.
Did you guys lose me halfway through there?
Nope. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but could you hear the music?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 'Cause when I
Yeah,
went to Vienna-
there was considerable static, so I think there was something in the feed there that was going on.
the whole time.
No, no, just intermittently, but that may
Oh,
have been
yeah.
something
This
going on.
USB port on this
All
one
right, here's
doesn't work very well.
Anyway, hey, how you doing? How you doing this evening?
Good. I wish somebody would have let me know after the first song it was breaking up. I could have fixed it, but anyway, that's all right.
So I noticed that last one sounded really. It had a really cool kind of jazzy vibe to it. Is that what some
yeah.
of your one of your influences?
I guess here. Let me get rid of some of this effect. I think it is now. I played piano since I was early in my life, and then took up guitar later on. And so in piano playing, I played a lot of jazz related stuff, but haven't played very much of that with guitar. And so lately, I think I'm starting to move towards what I used to play more with piano, I guess. Yeah, so these days, yes.
If you could share the stage with any one musician that you really, really admire, like somebody that is you would say is like your one of your biggest influences, who would it be?
I would choose to share it with someone who would never choose to share it with anyone else. Well, that wouldn't be true, but I think my favorite musician of all time is a piano player. It would be Keith Jarrett, who's a jazz piano player. But he plays jazz trios, and I would not fit into that group. But I would love to do it.
That'd be cool to try.
Yeah. But yeah, these days playing this kind of music with a guitar, I'm not sure. I think it would be a hoot to play with Lyle Lovett. I think that would be great.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I know I did see that you had the piano there, and I thought, ooh, is he going to play piano? Ooh, as a
I
piano
use that
player.
to. You guys were talking about recording. I use that to play all the other instruments into recording. So since I have facility on the keyboard, I can, with virtual instruments, play pretty much any instrument.
Yep, that's what I do. I do the same
Yeah.
thing. I mean, even today with some of the stuff I was working on, I was using that to put in some pad sounds and stuff like that.
Yeah, it comes in, yeah. And then, of course, I'm fortunate enough to have a very, very nice Yamaha grand piano. But the strange thing here is I have a C1 grand piano, and on this thing, I can have a Yamaha C6 concert grand piano, which is scary that this little electronic keyboard could actually sound better than my perfectly in tune grand piano. So it is really amazing when you get into the effects on electronics and what you can do with them. So on a recording you could play in any number of wonderful pianos.
Yep. Now, do you do a lot of your recording at home, or do you go to a studio?
I just do some hobby recording here, and I listen to you guys doing all this work, and I feel very lazy because I'm not doing anything I should. I have like 6 pretty good, like 95%, I think, finished recordings, but they just sort of sitting somewhere. They're not doing anything. So maybe you guys are motivating me to move forward, I guess.
You can do it. You can do it. I
Maybe,
know you can.
I know I can't do it. It's just a matter of doing it, right?
Oh, be the cheerleader. You can do it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I need. I need someone to kick me in the butt. I think that's what I need sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for a lot of us
Yeah.
creatives.
I'm really
We get kinda
just
caught up in our own head.
a musical hermit, so it makes it difficult. I just kind of hide out here, on the island, and part of the year I have neighbors who move in, there's some part-time residents that live down here, and they're musicians, and so we play together when they come down. But I'm pretty much a hermit the rest of 6 months out of the year musically. I don't play out very much.
Yeah. Well, it was great talking to you.
Yeah, very nice to meet you, Lavender, and it's great hearing your music. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you very much. And I guess we're going to move on to our next performer.
Indeed, we are. And our next performer plays several, online open mics I'm aware of. But what he listed was a live open mic at Campbell, California, at Capers Eat and Drink. It's a very nice open mic, great sound there. And I imagine they do a pretty good job of, letting Robert's natural glory come forth. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert Edgar.
Well, thank you. And always nice to be here and hear everyone. This is I'll start with a song I wrote a few years ago called Sketch. Birdsong erupts as the perfume of dawn. Few bundled people stroll slowly across the square. The suction of tires traversing the cobblestones across Königstrasse. A coffee cup now's a measure of time, as eyelid and cheekbone tick as the morning dries. This ragged slop of sleep in the slippery day. Smoke webs suspend over heavy docked homes, cascades of knocking heard tumbling down the halls. Time isn't managed by watches, but men are. Our words and our shadow plays. A cigarette now's a measure of time. The time to search faces for pursing and smiles. What she said, what he heard, what I'll say. I imagine this room as inside a camera. Through that wooden frame, the past is projected on that wooden form. Is the present reflected on that wooden surface? An image is burned within a burden of 500 years. Church bell cacophonies circled the town, more blunks than parishioners lull in the public bench, as bleeding Christ witness this grainy exposure. High Casey's buildings, my wine glass now's a measure of time that I try to prolong with the last conversation, a roiling inside with the presence of centuries, lit by street corner light in this dark room of day.
Wow. Wow.
Fine
What
stuff.
a blast. That's awesome.
Thank you. This next song, I know Cap is coming up. Cap is probably my favorite California songwriter about politics and wars and what we're up against. This is a song that I wrote I thought might be a good lead into Cap. But this is for an older war. This is called Scorpion Oil. I wait in a room like the ovens of hell. Outside all the friends who will die if they tell. Are the clouds in the sky were made by my son, by burning the blood of our sand when our kingdom was stung. Sit as close to me as you dare, and I'll tell you what I see when I crouch in my bunker and stare. Bush said that I'd kill the Kuwaiti Emir, and that I tried to kill his own daddy dear. That Al-Qaeda soldiers, you ran out of Kabul. I pulled to my breast, do you think me a fool? Did you think that our prayer knives of the Taliban were duller than Alamo Bowies slitting the throats Mexican? He said my regime was a gathering danger, that I'd have the bomb in less than a year, that we had dozens of long-range missiles and gases and poison biological pistols, that the UN inspectors were just clowns in a crowd, and that my smoking gun would include you in its mushroom cloud. And the proof that I hid it was that I didn't show it, and though they were lying, man, they claimed not to know it, like the politic handshake that sent men to fight with American toxins in a double-crossed night. But they knew I'd remember the venomous bites of American bullets delivered from Iran's gun sights. Now all my dollars no longer invade Palestine, but the suicide bombers somehow still toe the line. Yes, I murdered my in-laws, and I tortured my friends, and I gassed the Kurds who you never intended to let rise to power, or your oil slick control. Yeah, me and your cronies, we smell of the same rotten hole. Well, maybe you'll kill me, and maybe you'll not, and maybe you'll dig a capitalist plot. Till then I'll wait with my guns and my gas, and I'll curse the Israelis, and I'll sit on my ass, and I'll watch the scorpions cover themselves in the sand. Were you thinking at all when you saw Rumsfeld shake my hand?
very
Whoa.
nice.
Oh, man,
wow.
what a song.
Great song.
There's about 6 songs in there.
That's an essay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Lavender's going to have some questions about those 2 songs. Here you go, Lavender.
Well, I guess it's my turn to ask here. So I'll admit I had to turn my camera off for a moment because I needed to take care of something with my dog.
Oh.
So I didn't quite catch when you were starting to talk about the second song. What inspired that second song? Because there was definitely
The
some
Iraqi
things.
War.
I mean, I kind of got that because I remember when that all happened.
Yeah.
And I was
That
in high
was the
school.
Iraqi
when it
War, and I
happened.
wrote it before Hassan was found. When people
Really?
were looking for him but couldn't find him, and so he was still underground at that point.
Well, it was beautiful. I love your storytelling. Like I love
Yeah.
you just kind of get all brought up into it, and I think you did a really great job with that second song.
Thanks. Yeah, the songs have topics in common. In this case, I picked this out for today because I think the wars have something in common. And it kind of suggested itself to me as we go to our archive to see what to play. That was what suggested itself for me today.
Now, when you're writing like this, like how long did it take you, like that second song, how long did that take you to write? Was that something came to you quickly, or?
That one didn't take too long, and for me, too long is maybe a week, something like that.
Oh, that's
The
good.
chords are pretty simple and folky. The words took longer, although there were many words and phrases that came out of the discourse at the time. So,
I remember some of it, yeah.
yeah, some of them pop out, and I was back in the closer to the days of the war. It was difficult to sing some of them because they were so much in the discourse, common discourse, that they came off as more cliched. But I think now they're more like memories, and so they're easier to sing and have more impact today.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially, what's interesting is just that whole time period is realizing that even like the people, like the generation younger than me, I'm a millennial, they're learning about this in their history books. But,
While we still have history books, this is a good thing.
Yeah. But the fact that the kids are still learning that and also realizing like they weren't even around for any of this either was just kind of...
Yeah. And they figure Iran was always our enemy, and they didn't figure that Reagan and later Bush would be giving arms to the Iranians so they could fight the Iraqis. This is stuff that should be remembered, and it should be remembered today.
Mm-hmm. Well, especially if we make the same mistakes.
Yeah, we seem as a country to love doing that, although I think our present president seems to put the volume on 11. So, with the mistakes.
Yeah. But it's good to hear those kind of, especially our recent history through song like that. So I loved that
thanks.
second song.
Thanks, Lenny.
Well, I guess we're on to our second to last person here, going to San Jose, California. We're sticking with California here.
Oh, yeah. Go for it, Cap.
Indeed, we are. I'm going to embarrass Cap here a little bit.
Robert already did.
A lot of us here are participants in the fight against political evil. But Cap has made it a mainstream of his personal truth for, 40 plus years. How long did you teach junior high school?
30 years at middle school, and then a career in activism before that. So.
And when he was a teacher in middle school, during some of that time, I was a teacher in a different set of middle school area, and I heard of him originally in a teachers conference. Someone talked to me about what he taught in his class and how I want to know how he stays out of trouble. They said, um, but I
get
don't
this.
think Cap really bothers with that too much. He's he's on the front lines of the folk music wars, and we get to hear him now. Cap William II.
Wow, I better not suck. So this is a song going out to hello everyone out there in Radio Land or whatever. This song was inspired by a lot of things, but the first line was just a throwaway line. I was just messing around, jamming at my friend Chris and Lou's house. And then I took it seriously, and it became a song. It's called "We Don't Let No Fascists in This Bar." And feel free to sing along at home, or play the piano, or whatever. I'm having really weird visual effects here. I cannot help it. I am the man in black tonight. We don't let no fascists in this bar. If you're so inclined, best head right back to your car. Better listen careful, son, because these colors never run. No, we don't let no fascists in this bar. Grandpa stopped the Nazis at our den. He paid there for our freedom with 20,000 other men. And if those bastards show up here, you know we'll stop them once again. 'Cause Grandpa stopped the Nazis at our den. We don't need no guard troops in this town. We don't want no ice goons working for that fascist clown. If you can't respect the Constitution, expect a little revolution. 'Cause we don't want no guard troops in this town. We don't let no fascists in this bar. If you're so inclined, give this head right back to your car. Better listen careful, son, 'cause these colors never run. We don't let no fascists in this bar. No, we don't let no fascists in this bar. No, we don't let no fascists in this bar.
All right. Hey,
Thank
Cap.
you.
Yeah.
We had a comment from a knowledgeable listener here saying that perhaps your vocal could come up just a little bit.
Vocal up. It seemed like it was yellow lining over here, but now I see. I didn't hear it very well either myself. How about? Well, that's way too loud now, isn't it? Oh, that's the guitar. That explains it. The guitar seemed too hot to me. How about now on the vocal? Better? Oh, much better. All right. Now I moved all the knobs here. Uh-oh. How's this balance right now?
I think you're good.
All right. This next song was born of watching Carlos Santana on a morning show. He was being interviewed about Trump's migrant caravan hysteria. And he responded to the earnest interviewer by saying, "There's no borders, man. There's no borders. It's just the borders in here." So that's what inspired this song. It took me 2 Trump administrations to write it. It's called Jeykll. me in McAllen, meet me in DC, meet me in the streets of this land of liberty. Meet me in that moment we find our decency. If we're innocent souls in prison, then none of us are free. Tear down the wall, erase the borders that divide the human heart from one another. Tear down the walls, replace the leaders who would rule through fear and hate and cast out the other. Gather round, 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 tear them down, 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 tear them down, 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 oh, tear them down. Meet me in the harbor, we'll sing our sacred creed. Bring all your lost, your tempest tossed, now bring them here to me. Lift high our beacon lamp so everyone can see. With open arms and open hearts, we'll embrace the refugee. Tear down the wall, erase the borders that divide the human heart from one another. Tear down the walls, replace the leaders who would rule through fear and hate and cast out the other. Gather round, 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 tear them down, 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 tear them down, 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 oh, tear them down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. That needs harmonies. I hope you're harmonizing at home.
Give us another one.
Another one, that was 2. That was 2. I could do 12, but I don't think that's
Time flies when you are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wishful thinking. Okay, now what we'll have you give us is an interview.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, Lavender.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Indeed. Indeed. I'm always referencing the Stargate. Indeed. There with Jeykll. So how you doing? How you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right. I'm worried about running out of my
Leave your
mojo.
rage to the storm.
Somebody's mic is on, and they're going to be embarrassed
Somebody's
later.
hot there.
I got
I almost thought
Somebody's
for a
mic
moment
is
somebody was.
on.
I thought for a moment somebody was trying.
It's
to
usually
start
me,
the
but
theme song.
that's why I'm glad.
Da, 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 da,
So I'm doing
da.
well. I'm doing well. Always happy to be able to share a song with people that actually listen. It's really a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling, you know, because sometimes even, I don't know about you, but like sometimes I go to an open mic night and I'm like background music while bros are getting drunk, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, and you can hear somebody making a latte in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
The
good.
latte machines.
It's all
and,
good.
Yeah, and all that. Yeah, I really liked your sound. Your sound was really cool.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Thank you.
What are some of your favorite artists that inspire
Well, I have
you?
a really weird and wine raging. Of course, everyone can guess Dylan and Phil Oakes, but I like the Clash a lot. I like the band Fear. I also like Joni Mitchell a lot. I love Joni Mitchell and Lucinda Williams. So I drink from a lot of different streams, and they all nurture me in various ways. But mostly it's about pining for something different. Anybody who's a piner, someone pining for something different. Yep, I could sense that in yours too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time.
So, I'm a professional piner.
Oh my god, professional piner. Okay, I'm writing that down. It's
Steal
like
it. I
Yes.
say stuff.
Okay, and that's what I do
I'm an
too.
amateur piner, actually, technically. Not getting paid for it.
So are you the kind of artist where you write the words first, or is it the music? What
Man,
comes first?
I will take it in any order. In the early days of my writing, in my 20s, it was always sitting down with my guitar and you know, figuring out a melody and everything. But about 15 years ago, I started taking a nightly walk, and songs would appear to me a couplet at a time. And I didn't have a guitar in my hand, so often it was very hard to figure out how to play it. So I would just write, walk, get home, write down the couplet. And I would be singing, like you were talking about earlier. I'm singing the drum track, dum dum chip chip dum dum chip, and then singing over it. Now my neighbors think I'm insane, but so more and more, it's when I wake up in the morning. There's sometimes a line or two presents themselves, and I write them down. Over the last year, it's been a flood. Until about a month ago, then nothing. So I'm just trying to be patient. It will happen when it happens. But that last one was, I was jamming with friends in their living room, and the first, actually not the last one, but the No Fascist song. And I sang the first song like it was a country song, and I was like, oh, that's silly. And then I thought, what if there was this bar somewhere where people remembered what America was supposed to be like, and kicked out the people who they didn't want to have in there. So I thought, okay, that's an actual song. So then I got to work, and it all came together. But it comes, I take them from wherever they come now. They no real rhyme or reason anymore.
Comes when it comes.
Yep.
Well, it was really good talking to you. We're
Nice
gonna get
to
on
talk
to
to you
our
too, Lavender.
final performer.
Save
Going
the best
back
for
to-
last. Thank you for the kind words to Robert and to my buddy Mike too.
Of course. And we're going back over to the East Coast, apparently. We're going back over to Pennsylvania. Looks like.
All right. Here we go. It's going to be Mr. Tom Cooney, the latest winner of a guitar. Did somebody say free guitar? Yeah. Hey, Tom plays at the combined Philadelphia Folk Song Society and Philadelphia Area Songwriters Alliance open mic. He plays on the Music Matters Showcase. I believe I played there with him. And on the Music Makers open mics. And I'm sure they're glad to hear him, and we're about to be glad to hear him right here.
Thank you, Mike, and thanks everyone at Open Mic America. Great lineup and well-run show as always. You guys are great. You can find me at tomcooneymusic.com. It'll point you anywhere you want to go to find my music. I'm going to do a couple of original songs tonight, a quiet one and then a medium one. The first one is something I don't play a lot. It's from my second album, and it's a song called The Failures of Heart and Mind. Leave your breath to the wind. Leave your sight to the blind. Leave your song to the sparrow. Leave it as time. Go before your soul dies. Go before the fates. Go before the future leaves. Go, it will not wait. How did it come to this? The failures of heart and mind. Who made love the enemy?
Give your rage to the storm. Leave your cries for what's fair. Leave betrayal on the vine. Leave you don't care. How did it come to this? The failures of heart and mind. Who made love the enemy? The future will decide. The future will decide.
Oh yeah,
Lovely.
nice
Lovely.
guitar, lovely guitar playing.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly. It's pretty easy to make the dandy sound good. As you saw from Capo Dave's description of it, it just wants to ring. The top wants to ring, and the notes are there. I was barely pressing the guitar there. It's really nice. The next song is one that's on my upcoming third album, which I hope to have out by the end of the year. I'm fighting with myself about what stays on the album and what gets kicked off, and the discussions are fantastic. That's all I can say. This is a song about a protagonist who has spent time healing and working through things and finds herself at a certain vista. It's called The Diamond. She wraps the sunrise round her shoulders, sweeps the stardust from her eyes, lets the morning wind blow through her hair, thinks what a gift to be alive. Alone but never lonely, she treasures the peace she's found. The expectations, the hurt, the anger, they lay hard on the burning ground. She's the diamond in the deep dark road. She's sheltering a true burning love. She's learned to do what she loves. She loves what she does. She's ready for the wonder of his love's honest touch. She's the diamond in the road. She cradles the glowing sunset. She lays vespers on the wind. Today is now yesterday, and tomorrow must wait to begin. She wraps the blanket of stars round her shoulders. She lets the moonbeams fill her eyes and she bathes in dreams of renewal, of new worlds coming to life. Well, she's the diamond in the deep dark rough. She's sheltering a true burning love. She's learned to do what she loves and love what she does. She is the wonder of love's honest touch. She's the diamond in the rough. She's the diamond in the rough.
All right. Nice work, Alex.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Hey, I'll tell you who else wants to hear about your music and talk with you about it. I'm going to turn you over to her.
Oh, hi. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, Lavender. How are you? Good to hear you tonight.
Hey, it was good to hear you as well.
Thanks.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? How you doing?
You know, exceptional. I love playing open mics where, as a couple people earlier said, people are listening. So it's great.
Mm-hmm. I know, because, we're so used to kind of just being background music for bros. Like, yeah, man, we're just getting drunk.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice when people are actually listening.
Yeah.
And that guitar sounds beautiful. Like,
Thank you. I can get so many sounds out of it. When I'm just using my fingers, it can sound jazzy and not bright, but still very full. When I'm using a pick, it just pings. The treble is fantastic. And the sustain is great. The intonation, the notes stay true. It's a nice piece of work.
Indeed. So, how many guitars do you have? Because I know a lot of people who have guitars. Like, guitar people have, like, a lot of different guitars. So how many do you have?
I have 4 go-to guitars. I have my picnic guitar, which I can throw in the back of the car. I have this one. I have a Taylor, and I have a nice nylon string Godin that I use for a lot of my bossa nova and stuff like that.
What is your favorite guitar?
I would say they each have their own unique stuff. I mean, a really high tension nylon string guitar for bossa nova, you can't beat it. No matter what expensive guitar you throw at it, that's the sound of bossa nova. So it's beautiful. If you're doing single line studies and wide open things, this guitar just rings. It's perfect for that stuff. And I do a lot of genres and really cross a lot of genres on my playing, and Taylors are very flexible in their sounds. I like the flexibility of picking up a Taylor. So
Yeah, you were talking about how you played a lot of genres, so I was poking around your website as I was listening, and I think that's really cool. You touch on a lot, and you mentioned bossa nova too. So I'm like, girl from Ipanema. It's like, that's always really cool. Like I never. It's one of those genres that I sometimes don't seek out, but I hear it and I'm like, ooh, I like the vibe.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's still alive, especially in jazz, is a very fantastic subgenre. And of course, as you know, there are dozens of Latin beats and subbeats that infuse every style of music. So the Latin rhythm is like everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Is that your favorite style to kind of play in, would you say?
I would say my original stuff, I call it contemporary singer-songwriting with jazz and blues influence. So it's my genre styles that I've mixed together into my voice. So that's what I hear when I write most of my songs, unless it's a pure bossa song, for example. But I hear in that mix of contemporary folk with jazz voicings and modulation and a lot of extended chord work. That's what I hear in my head.
Which is always really cool to hear because you don't hear, those fancier chords. And I was listening to your stuff and I'm like, ooh, I'm hearing cool chords in there. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah, there's lots of fun. There's no end to chords.
Mm-hmm. Well, very cool. It was great to hear your stuff. I'm going to be checking out your website. All
Outstanding.
that fun stuff. I really liked your stuff. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Good to be here tonight, everybody. Everybody sounds good.
I guess we've reached the end.
Yes, we have. Sort of the end. We're going to have another one of these coming up on the 2nd of August. I believe. Yes, I'm correct. And come on down. You know, each of these performers didn't have to travel in an airplane, but they did have to do the work to get ready to come here, and we're grateful to all of them. So I'd like to thank them one by one and have them wave at you. Richie Pollock, Tony Lowe, Lavender Fire, and her other personality, Lavender Fire, who does the interviewing, Jennifer McQuaid, Bill Palmer, Robert Edgar, Cap Wilhelm Safian, and Tom Cooney. All of these people, we want to thank them for coming here, and I want to thank Lavender for being our interview host, and our engineer tonight is Daphne Rumil, and I want to thank our founder, Capo Dave Williams, always working tirelessly behind the scenes to make this all possible. Remember to check our website, openmicamerica.com. You're going to see the links there for all the OMA people who have links. And you can also find archives of all the shows. If you like this show, spread the word. Don't keep it a secret. There are things you can do to help with that. You can download and print your own posters from our website and hang them somewhere where folks can see them. I have had a good deal of luck in music stores. People often come to this, and we occasionally get people in the music stores who even go, well, how do I play on that? And that's always great. You can get a t-shirt. Who's got the t-shirt? Who's our designated t-shirt person tonight? Oh, that was Cap. Yeah. All right. There's the open mic t-shirt. It's styling. You may have a problem that people of various genders may express romantic interest in you immediately upon seeing that t-shirt. So you may have to be a little careful. Check out your local and virtual open mics. We list the ones where our performers play under the local open mics tab on the website. We're always here the 1st and 3rd Sundays of every month. So our next show will be Sunday, August 2nd, same time, same station. And then stay tuned. You can check the website for the next full lineup of performers. I want to thank the audience on YouTube. I want to thank all of the performers for being a good audience for each other. And now I would like to have everyone make sure that they are muted, as we talked about before. And everybody wave. I'm going to turn off my video here. Thank you, America. Another good evening.
If you meet me at the corner of Russell and Albina, just about a block from Mississippi Avenue, I'll take you to a house where they hang carpets on the wall. And if we go there on a Sunday, there's a song I'll take you through.